Welcome to the first episode of Tech Pulse. I'm your host, Emma. Tech Pulse is a show dedicated to the world of Canadian technology. Each week, we bring you news and information from the tech community. We show you cutting-edge technology and applications for social media, mobile devices, gaming, healthcare, and more. We take you behind the scenes at the most innovative companies and take a look at what makes them tick. We'll also find out where technology trends are headed when we talk to industry leaders and experts. Technology moves fast. Tech Pulse moves with it. This week on Tech Pulse, we'll find out what philanthropy and technology have in common when we meet with social venture partners. We'll look into how Clever U is breaking down the international education barriers. I'm your host, Emma. You don't want to miss this episode. Citizens of Waterloo Region are very community-driven. In fact, many professionals are looking for even more ways to engage with the not-profit organizations they already support. This is where Social Venture Partners Waterloo Region comes in. They're taking a totally different approach to traditional philanthropy, shifting away from the cash-only donation. Let's take a look.
I can't think of really any better example of a person with a bigger heart than the person beside me, Mr. Tim Jackson. And Tim, congratulations on this evening. I'd maybe like to give the viewers a little bit of a taste about what this organization is all about.
Yeah, Social Venture Partners is really simple. It brings philanthropy and volunteerism together. Partners become members by contributing $5,000 a year. They in turn collectively select an organization within their community to partner with over a 3 to 5 year period. And so the partners get together and they say, you know, there's an organization that needs some assistance, but the key is it's not just money. The organization needs to also need some help from the members that are Social Venture Partners. And so the members get involved, they volunteer, and that can be anything from something as simple as they need their IT infrastructure overhauling to they need help with strategic planning and need members to be involved in their board of directors. So really the whole range of activities, but the key is that it's not just philanthropy, it's volunteering alongside your money.
How is this venture different? What makes it unique compared to some of the other mandates that are in organizations that are out there today?
The interesting thing about Social Venture Partners is when everyone joins as a member, they don't know what organization is going to get their money, and they agree to be part of the collective, and they agree that we'll go through a process of doing a request for proposals with various nonprofits, and ultimately the members vote on which organization gets it. And it's not a case where someone puts some money in and says, well, I didn't agree with the vote, I pulled out. Everyone's agreed to be part of the collective together.
So with us we have one of the second founders of this amazing initiative. We have Jackie Murphy. Welcome, Jackie.
Thank you, Chris.
How do you feel right now?
I am over the moon. I am so happy. I'm tired, but I'm very happy. I can't believe how many people actually came out tonight. We had almost 200 people who came to an initiative to talk about philanthropy.
What were your thoughts when you first heard about this concept?
When I first heard about it, I was really energized by it because I look around the region and I see a lot of the same people who are constantly putting up their hands in terms of getting involved and making this community a better place. And so one of the things that I love about Social Venture Partners is that it brings more people to the party, and by having more people at the party, you can do so much more. I'm really looking forward to seeing the impact that we can have.
If you would like to take this hands-on approach, you can contact Tim or Jackie by the email address seen on your screen. Welcome to Communitech's 2011 Tech Leadership Conference, the event that aims to create more successful businesses in Canada. Today's events range from innovative keynote speakers to leading-edge breakout sessions. Here's your exclusive look.
So today was really an attempt to focus on getting the companies to really think differently about what they're doing in their businesses. So we really tried to bring people in this year to help re-energize people, give them a new perspective, get them to think differently about the day-to-day challenges that they're facing.
I think the highlight was actually the panel that was up at the front. It was an amazing discussion, and I think more than I thought. I got more out of it than I thought I would, so it was good.
I really enjoyed the Watts Wacker presentation. He made me think.
Studying your failure is one of the greatest things you can do as a tool. Lots of companies won't because in their culture, but if you can get past that, tremendous tool.
Yeah, I think Jeffrey Moore. I really like that opening keynote. So I think the thing that helps technical entrepreneurs is to think about the market as a system, and it's a system that goes through a series of mutations in response to a new technology. And the first mutation is the early adopters actually come toward the entrepreneur. They're very welcoming, they want to participate, they want to engage. And the key thing in that phase of the market is to try to get at least one customer we call it a flagship account, somebody who's a well-known entity in the industry, so that when you do your technology magic with them, people pay attention and they hear about you and you kind of get on the map.
Imagine learning in an international classroom. CleverU works with universities and colleges from around the world in an attempt to break down education barriers like language, distance, and access. One of their goals is to allow students to learn everywhere. We found out more.
What does CleverU provide?
Great question. So it's an adaptive, intelligent, online e-teaching platform. That's a mouthful, but essentially what it does is it says, look, I'm going to take some knowledge that you have in the class and I'm going to make it very easy for a student that's in another country, that speaks another language, that understands different culture and is completely removed from this country, and make it easy for them to understand something that we take for granted in our classroom.
Is this in video?
It does include video, but it also includes audio tracks as well as addendums, so additional information. But the secret sauce to this software isn't so much in what you see on the front, it's what's happening in the background. There's a tremendous amount of metadata that's being collected, and that metadata is being used to actually deliver information to you, the individual, in a way that you'll understand.
How beneficial is this technology for, say, professors?
Well, the professors are going to love this, because we have done this in a class where you look at a sea of notebooks in front of you, and everybody's got their notebook up, but you really don't know who's actually using the software or who's actually engaged in the class. I've been there at the back end watching kids book trips, play games, Twitter, Facebook. There's all sorts of things going on, and for the prof, they really don't know who's engaged. This software actually gives you the ability to create a heat map to understand what students are engaged and what part of the lesson are they engaged in. So it gives you direct feedback as to what's happening right now.
So where can someone who is interested in this go to learn more?
Well, that's pretty easy. You can go to our website. That's CleverU, that's CLEVRU.com, or you can just give us a call here at the Communitech Digital Hub.
That's all for this week on Tech Pulse. Stay tuned next week. We'll be keeping you on the cutting edge.
If you'd like your company or ideas featured on Tech Pulse, contact us today at techpulse@motivation.com.